All right, what's going on, traders? Another weekly update on our US30 Quantum Trading Bot. And if you guys are struggling to pass your prop firm challenge, make sure you guys stick to the end of this video because I will show you how you guys can also use our US30 Quantum Trading Bot for just 30 minutes a day during New York Open to pass any prop firm challenge. I'm on PropFirmMatch.com, and we have hundreds of members in our community using all of these top prop firms, whether it's Funding Pips, FundedNext, Alpha Capital. Right now, this is our Telegram community with all of the members. And just this past weekend, we had a member get paid out from one of these prop firms for Alpha Capital for about $11,000 using our automated trading system. Now, our US30 Quantum Trading Bot only trades during New York Open. All you guys need to do is install it and trade it for 30 minutes a day and run it on autopilot. We have grown this account from $100,000 to over 1,200%. And this is the account balance right now. And we have had another successful week. So if you guys are trying to get funded, whether it's on Funding Pips, FundedNext, or any of the other prop firms such as FTMO, I will show you guys exactly how you guys can use this trading software and the risk management built into this EA so that you guys will be able to pass and become a profitable trader within just 1 month. So let me pull up my desktop right now and show you guys that this is exactly the same account. And if I go to the entire history right now, I will scroll all the way down and you're going to be able to see that this is our US30 Quantum Trading Bot. This is a risk to reward bot. You can see the balance of 100,000 and now a deposit of 100,000 and now the balance is $1,381,000. This is not a HFT bot. This is actually a risk to reward bot. So for this week, we hit a total profit of $71,000 and the profits are exactly the same. And the trades are exactly the same. So if I go to the profits from this past week and go to it, scroll down, $71,280, just like on my phone, $71,280. This bot basically works right at New York Open when there's the most liquidity and volatility in the markets, and it only takes 1 to 3 trades per day. So here you can see that it says 1 to 3 trades, and then the max stop loss is set at 1.5%. And this is how we have designed this bot specifically for prop firms, and it is prop firm ready. You can use it across all of your favorite trading platforms, whether it's MetaTrader, DXTrade, CTrader, Match, and TradeLocker. Because the account has grown so much, I'm using 200 lots. I will give you the correct lot sizes on what you can use on your prop firm account. On May 25th, we had 2 trades. One was a loss of $4,000. The other was a loss of $380. So this was a losing day. But like I said, this is a risk to reward bot. And then on the 26th, we had 1 trade. You can see US30 Quantum version number 2 right there. We had 1 trade, a win of $4,560. And then on the 27th, we had another win right there of $4,000. And then we actually had a loss of $4,000. So this was a break-even day. And then on the 28th, I told you that this is a risk to reward bot. You could see the risk to reward of $24,000. On the 29th, we had 1 small win of $360 and then a loss of $4,000. And the small win is because this trade was actually in a profit, but it ended up closing the trade because of the automated system built in with this trailing stop loss before it gives back the profits. And that's why you're going to see some trades like this, $360. Another day was right here, $380. This is also a winning trade, but before it goes into this loss, it actually closed the trades. And then on June 1st, we had these wins, $260, $860, and then we had a win of $24,000 right there. So that was the second time we hit the highest risk to reward. Here was the first, $24,000. Here was the second, $24,000. And then just yesterday, on the 2nd, we had another huge win, $24,000 right there, $24,000 right there, and then we had a loss of $4,000, and then we had a win of $4,860, bringing our total profits to $71,280. Like I said, this US30 trading bot takes 1 to 3 trades per day, so the worst case scenario is that you would lose all 3 trades that day. This week, we did not hit all 3 trades, and this trading bot rarely loses all 3 trades on any given day. I will use a 200K as an example. The phase 1 target is 8%, phase 2 target is 5%. And then the maximum loss is 20,000, which is 10%, and then the daily loss is 5%. Let's say, for example, on a 200K account, you will not be using 200 lots like on my account. You will only be using 50 lots. On 200 lots, a losing trade equals 4,000. But let's say that I used 50 lots. So if I used 50 lots, then on each trade, you will only be risking $1,000 on every single trade. So in the worst case scenario, if you were to lose all 3 trades, then you would times this by 3, and that would equal to $3,000, and then $3,000 on the 200K account is exactly 1.5% on that day. Now, the reason why we tell you to risk 1.5% on the challenge on daily is because we do not want to spend so much time on the challenge phase. So once you guys are funded with your actual prop firm account, then you guys can reduce the lot size and only risk only 1% a day. You guys can even risk 0.75% a day so that you guys can maintain the account for as long as possible. On a 100K account, you guys will reduce the lot size by half, so you will only be risking 25 lots. So if you risk 25 lots per trade, then you will be risking $500 per trade. And worst case scenario is that you lose all 3 trades, then you would times this by 3, and you would lose $1,500, which is exactly 1.5%. So we recommend these settings on the challenge phase, but once you guys are funded, we do recommend reducing the lot size so that you guys are only risking about 0.75 to about 1% so that you guys can maintain your prop firm accounts and make consistent profits like all of the members in our community. Right now, it's done $71,280 in just 1 week. So $71,280 in just 1 week. If I used 100 lots, then I'm just going to divide this by 2. Then that will be $35,640 in 1 week. And on the 200K account, like I said, you guys will be using 50 lots. So if I divide this by 2 again, then the profit that you guys would have made will be $17,820 for the week. We take this average and we times this by 4 weeks, then it is actually $71,280. Then that is well over the $20,000 phase 1 and the $10,000 phase 2. If I subtract that $30,000, then you would still be up $41,280 for the month, enough to pass phase 1 and phase 2 of your challenge and become a profitable trader within just 1 month. And the same thing goes for funding pips, 8% and 5%. And you guys can use 25 lots. Here was a member who got paid out from funding pips for about 10% on his funding pips account. And we also do have other services. We also have an automation service in which we take care of everything for you. So here's one of the members in our community who got funded with us back in July of 2025. And these are the profits that he's made. And these are the prop firms. So right now he has scaled across 5 different prop firms and he is making 5 figures consistently each month. Just in the month of May, you can see these profits: 20K from FTMO, 15K from Effexify, 12K from Alpha, 17K from E8 Markets, and our prop firm automation accounts have just been growing and growing. This is our social trader tool. We started all of the new accounts back in July of 2025, and you can see just how much the account has grown, 206%. And this is how all of the other members are able to scale their prop firm accounts. Our team of professional traders manage the accounts for you. If you guys would like the professionals to take care of the accounts, then that is also an option as well. If you guys would also like to join our community, we have made significant updates to our trading community. You guys will have access, be assigned the trading manager, join our Telegram group chat. We'll give you a login. And if you guys would like to join, make sure you guys go to our YouTube channel, check out all of the other videos. We do make weekly update videos. Hit this link right here. Reach out to one of our members to also help you get started on your automated trading journey.